I think we all know who the most beautiful girl at the dance is, and that's the Yale car, which is just absolutely gorgeous.
This is the live feed.
Did you see that run?
I did. It was excellent. Did you see that run?
Oh.
What is your reaction?
That was a fantastic run. The first one, I think we had a few issues with, gas modulation.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the second time we kind of smoothed it out a little bit. We did really well on the hairpin over there.
So
just the smoothing.
Tell all the folks at home who you are.
Okay, I'm Alex Villarreal, the president of Yale University Formula Hybrid.
I thought you were going to be the president of the whole university.
No, not yet. Just kidding.
Eventually.
No, yeah, we are Bulldogs Racing, and we're very excited to be out here.
Yeah.
Right now we have Adam Goon coming up to the driver's seat. Belter and Goon have quite the little rivalry right now. Whoever wins has to buy something for the other one. So
Buy something?
Yeah.
Can you not say it?
No, I can't say it on the live feed. No, but it's
Is it alcohol?
maybe.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
You guys are so illegal.
We are. No, they're grad students. So it's alright. But oh man, it's great. Great to see the car running.
So is that your car that I hear?
I don't hear it. I think she's up on the line. Oh, I can't. I just can't hear it.
So tell us a little bit about your car. What's special? What stands out?
So, I think, let's see. Our car is special in a lot of ways, right? But overall, we tried to keep this kind of engineering attitude towards it, to keep things simple and do simple things, but do them extraordinarily well, right? So we took the pedals, for example, and we didn't do anything complicated with them, but we made sure that they worked well, they were robust, and that they wouldn't fail on us. And I think that's proven to be a pretty successful strategy so far. We just took every system and did as much as we could with it, kept it simple, kept it at a high quality, and put it in the car. And I think overall, it's been working well.
So what system are you most proud of?
Oh man, most proud of? What's tough? I mean, I think the way, I wouldn't really call it a system, but the packaging of our rear is just something I'm really proud of. We found a way to both divide the electrical and the gasoline sides of the engine, of the rear completely, and yet also integrate them very smoothly, I think. So just being able to do all that in a very confined space is something that was a great challenge for us. But I think we've managed to, make it happen. So it's good. Yeah.
What's been most fun about Formula Hybrid so far?
I think it's a learning experience, in the end. Like, I know a year ago I didn't even know what an angle grinder was, right? And like, here I am now talking about, camber and caster and, that rear wheel looks a little towed in, And it's just, you learn so much, and by the end of it, you don't really realize it while you're doing it, but by the end, you're just, an expert on cars all of a sudden, right? And it's a great feeling. Plus, seeing the car out on the track makes it all worth it, those long nights. So, it's good.
So I think that Formula Hybrid is one of the best college projects that you can do.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think about that?
I think I'd have to agree with you. It's a tough project, though, and it's hard to get people into it, really, because everything in the project is difficult, right? It's not like you can get a new member and say, here, do, design steering geometry, right? So everything kind of comes with that steep learning curve, but if you do it the right way with your club, right, and you take new members, you take the time to get them up to speed on certain areas of the car, then by the time they're juniors, seniors, they're an expert in that field, and they can go on to design their own improvements to the system. Right?
So if you were to talk to some new teams, what would you recommend as a way to bring new members in and keep them in?
So I think something that's helped us a lot is keeping very definitive milestones throughout the year. So we said by December 15th that we would have the rolling chassis done, right? And so we worked really hard, and the nights before then were long, but once we got there, we immediately, we had a rolling chassis. And just seeing that we have a car on the ground just gets people more excited to keep going, right? And it's just that kind of process of reminding people that you are building a race car, and you kind of lose sight of that sometimes when you're just, focusing on this one screw or this one bolt. But if you're, able to keep that big picture, it's awesome, you're building a race car. And there aren't a lot of projects out there that allow you to do that, so it's good. Yeah.
Cool, man. You You got any other words of wisdom?
Words of wisdom?
We're just gonna keep going until.
Oh no, I'm down. I'm waiting for her though.
Because this is live, so I can just go and go.
Go and go. Yeah.
But any words of wisdom for all the people? It could not be about Formula Hybrid.
It could. Oh,
You can.
I don't know about that.
Words of wisdom about anything.
Anything. Well, let's see. It's
Putting you on the spot.
yeah, you are putting me on the spot. But, I mean, nothing wrong with it. I have so much wisdom. You know, it's hard to pick out the good ones. You know, the gems of the whole lot.
Clever little answer there.
Yeah. Teams can pull it off, but unless you have, a 40-person team who've been doing it for the past 5 years, it's tough.
What's the craziest thing you've seen a team try to do?
I don't know. I mean, we've seen McMaster University. They have a pretty slick car over there. And it's not just any one thing, but just, completely remapping the fuel injection and the paddle shifters and the, monocoque, and it's just, thing after thing. And it's come out really well, and they've managed to pull it off, but, still, the more complicated, and just make sure that everything works right. Yeah, that's most of the battle right there, right? So
I've been wanting to know some Formula Hybrid history.
Yeah.
So tell me some Yale Formula Hybrid
Yale
history.
has a long and prestigious Formula Hybrid history.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yale.
Yeah, of course. No, actually, so Formula Hybrid used to be a class at Yale, or the project used to be a design class at Yale, and that was, I think, about 6 years ago.
Is that your baby?
No, I don't think so. I would know. 6 years ago, we had that team, and they did all right. And then I think 4 years ago, we had another team that came in, and they were also part class, part student organization.
Oh, we got another car. Sorry to interrupt you.
But yeah, so we had a team 4 years ago, and they came here. I think they got second in the design presentation. They did all right. But then right after that, the whole team just kind of dissipated, and there wasn't really much left of Formula Hybrid at Yale. So I think we tried to come back 2 years ago, and right before the race, we cracked our transmission. So couldn't make it. It was sad. It was a sad day. I wasn't here, but heard the stories. And ever since then, we got a new team. We're all sophomores, and there's 2 seniors, I think, who were on the original team 4 years ago.
So you're just a sophomore?
I'm a sophomore, yeah. We're, I think, 80% sophomores. We have 2 seniors and a few 2 grad students, Joe Belcher and Hari, who help us out. But
So will you be on the team next year?
yeah, we'll go. Yeah.
So,
for sure.
what? All right, hold on. We got University of Vermont again coming around the track. Again, this is University of Vermont. I think I lost him for a second. So University of Vermont, they didn't almost spin out this time, so their lap time will probably be better. Tends to be how racing works, and you see a lot of cheers up in the crowd there, so 54-1-4. I have no idea how that compares to any of the other times.
We got a 51-1.
So Yale
that's
seems
what
to
I
be
compared.
beating
We're doing all right this year.
the University of Vermont in autocross right now. All right, I got another question for you.
Hit me with it.
So, there's always very interesting stories around Formula Hybrid teams that are not shared with the vast public.
That is true.
They often occur between the hours of 12 a.m. and 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Tell me a story that you shouldn't tell me.
Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. That's tough. I'll give you one, though. So, our entire frame was designed around a battery box that we had designed. It had been designed a couple years ago, and we were going to use it for this year's competition. And it was something that was just, we couldn't change it. And, it was all designed. It was a good battery box, so we were going to use it. So the rear of our frame was designed around that. But I think about a month ago, we realized that it didn't pass tech. So this is at 2 a.m. We realized this. And so over the course of the next continuous, 72 hours without sleep, we take everything out, redesign the entire thing, repackage the rear. Like, we basically redid the entire rear part of the car in about a week on account of this battery box. But past tech and everything worked.
What voltage is your battery at?
72.
So you guys built a 72-volt battery pack over 72 hours.
That's 1 hour per volt. That's right. Correct. We try to space it out like that. Yeah.
You put 1 hour in or 1 volt in every hour.
Yeah. You're not allowed to do more than that.
Yeah.
They overcharge.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. There's the rule, guys.
Yeah.
You never build a battery pack over 1 volt an hour.
Yeah. Our body, though, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We spent all 2 weeks of spring break here sanding.
Sanding.
Yeah, for the plug. So, sanding, more epoxy, sanding, epoxy, sanding, epoxy.
I hope you wore a mask.
We did. Safety first.
Obviously, since we built the battery box overnight. So it sounds like we've got Yale coming up here.
Correct.
Can you hear your baby?
Okay.
Squirrely in the corners.
How's the power? We have 66 horsepower.
How much do I? Well, not. Alright, that's just not you.
That was a fantastic run. What's the time? Yo, what's the time? 50.789.
That's faster.
It is faster. A 2-second penalty because of the cone, and he could have done a lot faster, actually.
He's got one more run.
Yeah, no, he's going to probably shave it off to 49 something if he does it right. Yeah, there's some issues over there. Fuck, coming over. Expected to drop.
Alright, so I'm going to check our Twitter feed here if I can figure out how to do that. Let's see what sort of history lessons we're going to get.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Alright.
Alex!
What?
Did you see that?
What?
Adam!
Yeah, I did.
Beautiful.
He's gonna get it down to sub 50 in a second. Just watch.
How on earth do I check who's tweeting at me? Alright, we got Yale going again here. Looking quick. I think I might agree. I think we're
Which he did.
looking quick. I think I might agree. I think
Which he did. There we go. Sounds like something.
Nice job.
49?
I think it's 49 4907.
4907. There you heard it. Unofficially official.
Alright, I'm gonna go celebrate with the team.
All right. Thank you for talking to us. Nice car. Beautiful car.